Well, good morning, everybody. Today is the day we are going to go on a Disney cruise. Now, I've been on a couple cruises before, back in my college years. Totally different experience than what I'm going to do today. But my family's never been on a cruise, and we originally were supposed to go on this cruise for my son's birthday back in May, but they weren't running no cruise ships. And now they are, so we're gonna go for my daughter's birthday. Now, living in Florida, obviously we're well acquainted with Disney. We used to have annual passes and all that until the pandemic, when it really wasn't going to be too much fun to go to Disney, and we'd rather save that money. And for that amount of money, we actually ended up getting a bunch of passes to all the other parks, really, instead of Disney. So we're going to wait for things to kind of calm down at Disney, and then we'll go back on that train right there. But you really rely on it heavily when you live in Central Florida, man. It's like, some people take their kids to the park on the weekend. You can just take them to a theme park. So we know the quality that Disney's going to be giving us. And we've always heard about Disney cruises, and the kids were basically too young, really, to enjoy it as much. But now that they're, 5 and about to be 7, they are like at peak excitement for this cruise. We're going to do some snorkeling and some bicycling. We do 2 days at Castaway Cay. So I'm going to kind of film my experience. There's a lot of Disney vloggers and people that go to the parks all the time that go on the cruises, and they've been there before. I guess this is going to be a different one because I'm not really a Disney vlogger. I don't really do that. I spend my time at the parks, riding rides and doing all that stuff. But the experience is a lot different, with all the protocols and everything. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what we had to do. And if you're looking on going on a Disney cruise, you can watch this for right now and kind of see what we had to go through. All right. So step one in the process, really, besides booking your cruise, which anybody's going to be able to do, is to you got to get kind of verified. Now, I know Disney has just changed their policy that you have to be vaccinated, fully vaccinated, by the time, I think it's sometime in September, like September 3rd or something, until November 30th. So if you're looking for this, you're going to need to be vaccinated, whether you want to or not. I ain't tell nobody what to do with their body, but you got to do it. That's if you want to go on a cruise, at least. That's kind of their business, their rules, right? You don't want it, don't use their business. So anyway, you got to get vaccinated. If you're vaccinated, then you don't have to do anything else. For the kids, if you're not vaccinated, you have to pay money and get a test. It's going to be a PCR test. That's the thing where they stick it right up your nose, up into your brain, and damn it, does not feel comfortable. It's the most uncomfortable, weird feeling you'll ever have because it's not something you're used to at all, right? So anyway, you have the option. You can go through their company, which is Inspire, which honestly they were pretty good, and they understand what they're doing, so they'll get you a test for pretty damn cheap. I think it's about $98 per test, which I think, is usually about $200 or something. I've seen prices where it's been more, but so $98, and they'll send it to your house. Now, one thing we kind of had trouble with that we eventually found out was that we have 2 children, so we were waiting for the second box to arrive. My son's box, it said his name on it, and I didn't really open it because I didn't want nothing to fall out. Well, we waited and waited, and over the weekend, and you have 5 days until the day before you sail. So I had until yesterday to give them the test result. So we did it with 5 days to spare, but it took a while because we had to call them and say, hey, where's our daughter's test kit? They said, oh, you should have looked in the test kit. There's a vial and stuff with her name and everything on there for my daughter. It wasted 2 days, but it's whatever at this point. We got it done. So you do the thing, you stick it up their nose. You have to stick it far back in there. They're not gonna like it. So I suggest you do it if you're in Florida. I suggest you do it in the parking lot of a Publix. So as soon as you're done, you just go right in there and tell them, hey man, whatever you want. Go straight to the bakery, get the cake, get the cupcakes, get the donuts, whatever, man. They have earned it. That's what I did. I said, whatever you guys want, I ain't gonna say no. So anyway, So we did the test kit. We sent it away. It took it took a day to get there, and then the next day, before bedtime, we got the results that they were all clear. They ain't got the Rona. So then we're good to go. Now, when we get there, we're gonna have to do another one of those things and sit in a parking lot for about an hour or so. you know, I've seen different things on different videos, but we'll have to sit in the parking lot and wait for the results. Then when we get it all clear, that's when we're gonna have to, you know, do the thing. So to keep it short and simple, you got kids that are under 12, you're gonna have to pay for the PCR kit. Just do it, make sure you do it like 5 days out, right? So if you're cruising on a Friday, you know, do that sucker on a, really do it on a Monday. You know, that gives you enough time to do it, and then you're good to go. Now, another thing about all of that is that it was really kind of easy to follow the instructions. I mean, it's one of those things that you think is really damn simple until your entire cruise is based upon you following instructions, and then you read real carefully. I noticed that about myself. So you just go ahead and you take the thing out, you stick it up the nose, you put it in the thing, you break it off at the line that it says to break it off at, you screw the top on it, stick it inside the biohazard bag, stick that bag inside the box with all the other stuff, then you put the box inside the UPS thing, then go to a UPS store or a UPS drop box and then do it. I did it at the UPS store because I figured that'd be the quickest pickup, but I'm not sure anybody at UPS can correct me if you want. But I did that and we got it all done, and now we're ready to go. Just gonna wait around here. Our check-in time is, or our port arrival time, I should say, because there's different times for everything. It's kind of confusing, but our port arrival time is 11:30. So we live 2 hours away towards Tampa, so we're gonna leave here at 9:15. So that way we can get there with a little bit of time to spare. There's gonna be traffic. There's always traffic on, right where 27 hits the interstate, especially on a weekday, especially on a Friday. So anyway, so we're gonna get there, and then I'm gonna film what it's like trying to get in there, because there's a million other ones, but hey man, only one Florida man. So for those people not acquainted with the process, basically you pull in, and it's like an airport, and you pull in and they tell you something. These nice guys in the red shirts, they take your bags out of your car, and then somebody from Disney will come up to you and kind of give you the process rundown. So then they give you a little thing to stick on your car, like that right there, a colored tab thing, I guess, to show how long you've been there. There's people in they'll tell you what to do, and then you come there, turn into this complex, and then the first station basically says, like, okay, you've done your pre-health screening. I'm sorry if it's windy, but this is where I'm at. So you've done your pre-health screening. Then after you've done your pre-health screening, you know, they make sure, okay, somebody like in your party hasn't been vaccinated, so like our kids haven't. So then you go over to here, they make you drive around, and then a person right there helps you through the process of just basically like swabbing yourself. So it's really not that difficult to do that. If you do the home PCR test, it's a really thin one, and you got to stick it like far up your nose. Yeah, with these ones, especially for the kids, it's great because they're really thick, and you just have to swab for 5 seconds, like in the nostril. So that was absolutely fine. So now we just have to wait. They said about 30 minutes to 45 at most, and if you haven't heard back in 45 minutes, then you know, give them a call and tell them that you need to get out. But anyway, you can go ahead and once you're done, go, you know, bathroom and stuff while you wait. That's what we did. So it's really not too difficult of a situation, especially given, like, you know, what's going on and all of that stuff. So I guess the first few videos that I saw, everyone, it seemed very, like, kind of, I wouldn't say disorganized, but it was very confusing. But now it's really simple. They have people basically holding your hand the entire time. So it's good. So now we just have to wait, and where our room will be. Our room will be right there in the middle on this side, somewhere over in here. We got the 10th floor so we can see the best. I know some people who go cruising say don't go up that high because you get more weight, but I'd rather have a better view. Plus we're close, and there's the aqueduct right up there. Excited to do it. So here we are. Here's the cruise ship. Here's the parking lot. Here's all that stuff. So we're going to go down in here to go to guests to check in. All right. Down the escalator to the right. Okay, very good. So anyway, that's the process. We got our clear to sail, so none of us got that Rona. And now we're good to go. I'm excited. The last 3 cruises I've been on, more of a college party atmosphere time with my friends. This is Disney on the water, so that'll be good. Oh, there's a lot of people. Okay, not a big deal. Once we get on, we're on. Okay. Just gotta go wait in this line. So here's the line. We've only been in line for 3.5 minutes maybe. So it goes very quickly. Looks very nice. There's the ship. All right, cleared to sail. Now we're inside. And okay, yes. All right, so if we come back, they'll treat us better, I guess. I don't know. This is much better than an airport, so I'm fine. All right, here we are. We're gonna go up the stairs now. Yeah, we'll take this one. And we're gonna go up here and see what happens.
I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna climb up.
No. You let it do the work for you. That's the whole point of an escalator. This isn't a moving sidewalk. On moving sidewalks, you're supposed to walk with it. It makes you go faster. Oh, look at this. Look how cool this is. Wow, look, you see the ship. Jackson, look at the ship in front of you. Okay. Oh.
Did you have any issues downstairs?
No.
Okay, I just need to see this, please.
No, the boarding.
Okay. Boarding group number 7. You are all set to board the
Okay. Thank you.
Super big.
Okay. All right. Now we have to get in line for boarding. Come on. All right. Let's go to the middle. Go. Wave to Mickey. Wave to Mickey.
Disney Dream, please welcome aboard the Campbell family.
All right.
Hello everyone, I'm Andrew, and I'm here with Captain Mickey. Hi, folks. And Captain Minnie.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Minnie and Mickey insisted on joining me here today to be the first to welcome you aboard the beautiful Disney Dream. We've missed you. We can't tell you how great it feels to see our stunning atrium full of families again. Families who are about to create lifelong memories together. Our shipboard family have been working tirelessly to ensure that every detail is taken care of so that your family can experience the magic that is Disney. So it's time to let the fun begin. Captains, take it away. Ask your Minnie or Mickey markers, and a member of our shipboard family will come and point you in the right direction to begin your adventure. Welcome aboard, and we'll see you around the ship.
Hello.
Oh, we are in Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. So here we are. We got our cruise thing here, and then they give you a magnet on the door. And all the people, I guess, all the cool kids are putting the magnets up. Edit. No, got to take it out of the RFID thing, I guess.
All right, who's ready?
These are called the keys to the world.
Key to the world.
Here's our bedroom.
Oh.
There's the bunk pen.
Oh, I'm not.
Cool. I'm not going to do a room tour because everyone else does that.
Go see the bathroom.
And it really honestly doesn't, man. All right. Florida man's leaving Florida.
Oh.
There we go, Florida. Bye-bye, Florida. Here we go. Bye-bye. Just queuing up, waiting to get off the ship. We got an excursion. Alright. So we are off of the ship. There we go. Heading over to our the tram so we can get on our bikes and go. It's kind of a muddled process of getting off the ship. So if you've got they're supposed to give you these like boarding groups or whatever. Nobody checks. They didn't check one time. They also do this thing where, like, you know, there's like chaos at the front, and then everybody just kind of gets off like at the same time. Everybody's like kind of lining up in front of the doors for like 20-30 minutes to be off, like we were the second people in line. But I don't know. I mean, you know, it's whatever. I guess it's the way it's done. It doesn't really matter in the long run. We just wanted to make sure that we could get on a tram so we can get on the bikes, so we can get on the bikes, and then we're gonna go. So anyway, all right, first one's here. This is what winning looks like. Good morning. This is what winning looks like. Number 1, baby. Oh, we're good, thank you. Nothing stopping my progress. Morning. Is the bike rentals over here? We take the tram to the bike rentals?
Hello everyone. Welcome to our beautiful island, Castaway Cay. In a few minutes, we'll be arriving at our final destination, right in the heart of paradise, Pelican Point Tram Stop. Here you will find Family Beach and the Snorkeling Lagoon, Edza Bar, Sandbar, Pelican Plunge, our exciting water slide, Spring Leap, our freshwater play area, flippers and floats for snorkel and float rental, bicycle route to explore our bike trails and observation tower. In the shade games, hair braiding, Bahamian retail for local arts and crafts, by the seashore for shopping, hideout lanes only, beach cabanas number 1 to 21, and hold up summertime freeze for our delicious smoothies. As a reminder, lunch is served between 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. at 2 locations, Cookies Barbecue and Cookies 2. Please remember to drink lots of water and use your sunscreen. For guests continuing to Serenity Bay, please wait at Pelican Point Tram Stop. The tram to Serenity Bay will be along shortly. Please remain seated until the tram comes to a complete stop. Again, welcome to Disney's Castaway Cay. Have a great day.
I'm feeling. All right, Gwendolyn's gonna get that one.
If she can.
All right, just get off your bike and walk it. I'm gonna go pick out a bike over here. Guess I'm gonna get a blue bike.
Since pink, Daddy, this one's also
Okay, just remember, oh man, these seats.
What?
No, they're twisted. Okay, good. Hold on. Okay, I don't like this one. It's all back. Anyway, just remember, Daddy has no idea where he's going, so follow me. Oh, this is gonna be a slog. Do I have a flat tire? No, they're just not filled up all the way.
That one doesn't look flat to you?
What?
This front one?
No, it's just they're not, because I always pump ours like 1,000%. Okay.
There's a water park. Yeah, but we're...
All right, come on.
Go to the side.
Get to the side. You can go to the water park when we're done. Let Daddy go in front. We're just gonna have to wait for this thing to go by. All right, now let Daddy go in front and follow me, and we'll try to figure this out together as a family. Disney Dad Vlog. Subscribe to my channel. Let's take a stop here. Just look. Disney Dad Vlog, one of thousands.
Dilfs of Disney.
Dilfs of Disney? Oh God.
Would you remember that story?
No, but my dilf would be dads I'd like to fight. Tim Tracker is not one of them because I love that dude. But there's a few others that could get it. I got Tim Tracker's bag. That guy's cool. I mean, some people have a not safe for work past. I have a not safe for work past, present, and future. So let's, you know, let's not cut ourselves short here, people. Whoa, whoa, look over here. There's a lagoon. Come over here.
Here, I hear.
And throughout the jungle,
Your life in your hands.
uh,
They're cute. I love them. They have a little curled up tail.
yeah, the brakes on this bike leave lots to be desired. It's okay. I do enjoy the giant Bahamian lizards. There it is, that we've seen in all the Disney vlogs from all the wonderful vloggers. The observation tower. Park it at the bike rack, son. The famous, world famous Disney Castaway Key observation tower. Can't have a single vlog without it.
Daddy, I'm up here. Look.
I see you. Okay. Oh, and here's the junk that they said. Like, hey, you'll get to see cool stuff. There's some stuff right there. Oh, there's the toilet. There's the toilet thing. I'm coming up. Just wanted to get a low thing. Okay. Vlogging upstairs. Ooh. Oh yeah. Get that extender up there.
Daddy.
And here's our cruise ship right here. On top of this very tall island.
I just want to go back now. Mom.
Jackson, go down to my backpack and get your spyglass. And then come back up here and you can use it. It's on the other side pocket.
Got it.
Now come up here, we can use it. Spyglass, did you use it up here to see?
Yeah.
Oh man, look.
Give me back my spyglass. I
Hold
need my
on. I'm
spyglass.
spying for pirates. There's a ship off in the distance.
Let's go back. Come on, let's go.
All right. The seagulls are right on top of us.
Look, Mommy, look up.
There's the seagulls. Okay. Oh my God. Well, once you're done, you can come out to this nice little area here and look at it and see where all the adults go. And there's a rocky outcropping over there. And there it is. Okay, so just a big bike ride so you can see more of the ocean. But there's nobody here, so that's nice. Family private tram.
Yeah. Just look at that.
Smash that subscribe button if you don't like having other people on your trams. You know, one of the great things about Disney is like when you can get a monorail car to yourself. Remember that shit?
yeah.
Oh, that was the best. You get a whole one, not just a side, a whole monorail car. That's when you're living. All right, so we're on the runway and we rode our bikes down here. And that was a questionable thing. Bye-bye. Thing that we did. Castaway Air, I like that. I don't know if they're designed to look like they're from like the 1970s or if they just are from the 1970s. Like, I don't know what the story is, but I bet you there's a blog about it. I bet you there's a blog about it, and I bet you there's 3 fat white dudes with beards or not arguing about the make and model of these. well, Castaway Cay, it's been fun. Thought it was awesome. Definitely, if you ever get a chance, you got the money, you got the time, especially if you got kids. Disney cruise all the way, man. You can go to tropical paradises everywhere, but the way Disney does it, it's its own special thing. Got to do it. All right, final few thoughts. Obviously, getting there during the time of COVID is a little bit stressful because you don't know if somebody in your party has it or not. It's the weird thing with this, you might not feel anything. So with the kids, we didn't know. Obviously, we had the PCR test before. They said they were negative. We put masks on them, kept them in school and all that stuff. So we figured they were pretty safe. Had to get tested then, had to wait about 30, 45 minutes. Boom, we're ready to get on. Great time. Second, the ship. The ship was practically empty. I think they were about at quarter capacity or not. They said there was like 15 or 1,600 people. I've never been on a Disney cruise before. I don't know what it's normally like. I would imagine it's completely packed all the time. We got to ride the Aqueduct anytime we wanted to. I mean, there was time we rode like 8 times. So we could do that whenever we wanted to. Definitely, if you're going to do the Aqueduct, you got to do it at night. Look over the side as soon as you go out. You can see the side of the ship. It's pretty cool. Didn't record all of this stuff. We were too busy living our lives and doing the vacation thing. But we spent 2 days on Castaway Cay. Great time, great place, good island. They have a shark net thing out there, so you can just swim through the water and not have to worry about any predators. I know some people don't like that. So you don't have to worry about any of that. The water was perfect. We were there in late August, so it's hot outside. The water was like 80 degrees. Absolutely wonderful. The sand was perfect. They combed that thing. It's basically what you would want in a tropical beach. There's not, any bad stuff around there. The food was actually pretty good. We went to Cookies too one of the days. The other day we ate on the ship because we wanted to get back because we saw a storm coming in, and we're from Florida, obviously, so we know when those storms are going to come in, burst, and then they're going to leave. So we got out there just a good time. The bike rental, very easy. The bikes are not comfortable, especially if you're like, a bigger person like me. You want a little wider seat. That thing hurt. So we rode it all the way through the trail, and I've watched vlog after vlog of these people, and they have always, quit halfway through, and I'm always like, haha, wuss, until you get there and you're tired of riding that. We saw a few people that have blown out tires, so just be careful. I don't think that they really maintain those bikes very well, but it was a unique way to see the island, and I suggest doing that at least once so you can say that you've done it. Observation tower, it's a thumbs up. The people there, the staff is obviously great. What makes the Disney cruise different than the other cruise, this is obviously the Disney magic. You can go to a really fancy cruise and have concierge deck, and you get a certain level of treatment with that Disney at every level. We were in a stateroom with a veranda, so we were kind of like upper middle, but man, they treated us just nicely. Everything was good. We saw a movie. We saw Jungle Cruise on board, just, brought in our snacks and everything. They didn't have the popcorn available, but you could buy it in a bag ahead of time, just bring it in, and then get yourself a big gulp or something, and then you can take it to deck 11 where the pool is, and they'll just give you as much refills as you want. And then if you have one big one, then you can kind of, keep pouring them out for the rest of your family. Character meet and greets, they were awesome because, again, the ship was basically empty. There was a lot of times that I would just be walking around with my kids playing the detective game. They have this little detective game that you can do where you can you grab a little card and you go and you use the QR code on it to go to different spots around the ship and solve some crimes. That's fun. But there was times that I would go with my kids there and there was absolutely nobody in line. So it was just characters standing around waiting, and we could talk to them forever. You don't get that anywhere else. You don't get have a Mickey Mouse. And just, he was waiting around for somebody, and I just happened to be sitting around taking a rest, playing solitaire on my phone, and he's waving and trying to interact with me. So I went up and I said hello, and there was nobody else around. It was completely empty. So I can only say that that's during COVID. So if you're watching this video, after 2021, I would imagine probably you're gonna have a full, cruise. You're gonna have to wait and all that. But man, if you can get a chance to go right now, do it. It is empty ship. I mean, it is crazy. Vanellope's, absolutely delicious. All the food, everything you've ever heard is great. They had this apple tart when we went to the Royal Palace, and that was absolutely, that was probably one of my favorite things that I ate the entire time. And of course, the waiting staff, they go with you to restaurant to restaurant to restaurant. And since you basically already paid, I was deciding between 2 dishes. The guy said, "Hey, let me bring them both out for you." So I got to try a little bit of the pork pork chop, the herb crusted pork chop, and the sirloin or something, just to taste them out. And it was delicious for both of them. They already got them for you. Anything you want, they've got it. So what I would say is, this is Disney magic brought onto a ship. So you get extra details, you get extra care. When you go to a Disney hotel, you do get that level, but you really don't interact with anybody. You just check in, go do your thing, you check out. These people, the guy that, you know, takes care of your room and all that, they'll do everything. It was my daughter's birthday. He helped with the decorations. We put them up and he made sure everything looked nice and, you know, all of that. So it was great. So I can't stress it enough. If you can afford it, do a Disney cruise once in your life with your kids, at least before they're like 10 or 11, because they will absolutely love it. So with all of that said, Florida Man out.